Alright, in this video we're going to make our sprite movable. So make sure you're in Scratch, make sure you can see your name, you've signed in, you click create. Okay, so our mission is to make this little cat be able to move around using key commands. So here's what we're going to do. We'll write some code. We'll start with the green flag. Everything always starts with a green flag. And we're going to pull in these code blocks to make it so the arrow keys will make the cat move in those directions. Okay, we'll go to the control features and we'll bring in a forever. That means it'll happen all the time while you run this code. Next thing we'll bring in is an if-then statement. So if-then statements are very important. You got to make sure it fits inside the mouth of that forever block. See, it kind of opens up and accepts that thing. So now we're going to put in the press key. So under those light blue ones, you'll find these sensing, and we're going to drag in the key. So if key, and change that to right arrow. So you change those little parts in there. Right arrow. Then you're going to change X by 10. Be sure to choose change X by 10. The X axis is left and right, horizontal. So that's like back and forth, left and right is X. So that's going to be changed by 10. And when you click the green flag and press that key, it should move to the right. If you two-finger click on the if-then, you can get a duplicate. So you can duplicate the if-then statement and then just change the X to -10. That'll make it go in the opposite direction. And then be sure to change the left arrow key. Now it should go back and forth. Alright, now let's make it go up and down. So now we're going to need two more if-then statements. So we need one for the up arrow key and the down arrow key. Let's put them in. Now instead of changing X by, we have to choose change Y. So for the up arrow key, we're going to change Y by 10. Y is the up and down axis. So with that in there, you should be able to move up. Now we just got to be able to bring him back down. We can duplicate the if-then and switch it to the down arrow key and changing Y by -10. Alright, he should be moving in all directions now. Now that your sprite can move, let's make somebody chase it. You can choose another sprite. I'll choose the beetle. So there's an easy code to write for the beetle. Make sure you're in code mode, and let's get that green flag out first. Then we'll get a forever out of controls. And then we'll go to motion and pick a cool one that's called points towards. Now we have to change, instead of mouse pointer, we're going to have it point towards sprite 1, which is my cat. So you choose what is being chased. And then you could put in moves. I'm going to change that to 1 step so he doesn't chase me too fast. So wherever I go, he's after me. If you look through the sprites you can add to your project, some of them when you click on, you'll notice that they move around. That means they have more than one costume, and you can run those costumes together to make an animation. So here is a little easy code you can add to a sprite to give it an animation. You'll start with a green flag, and then go over and get our forever guy again. And then we'll say next costume. So that will make it go right away. He'll be animated. If you want to change the speed of how fast it goes, you can put in a wait command to slow it down, and you can get less than 1 second. 1 second's kind of clunky. I'm going to try 0.5 seconds. And it flaps a little bit slower. So it just depends on how fast you want to run that animation. You can control the time.